What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Sunday watch list. This week, as far as economic data goes, we have CPI on Tuesday. You guys hear that thunder? It's crazy. CPI on Tuesday. We got PPI on Thursday. Those are going to be the biggest events for the week. We do have core retail sales Friday, but that's going to be at 5:30 a.m. before market open. And then we have Wednesday crude oil inventories at 7:30 a.m. So that would be the main thing I watch for this week. Honestly, we got some pretty good setups, so let's get straight into it. Already so far, since this sell-off here, this was about a 3% sell-off only. So it's nothing major. People get spooked and start thinking bear market right away, but not quite yet. You gotta have more confirmation. Overall, we have recovered that and bounced straight from demand. We've been making higher lows, and we did not make a lower high because we took it out here. And so that would be the level to watch, that lower high here at, sorry, not that lower high, the high here at 638.60. Big resistance back here on Thursday, the day of the sell off, and then big resistance here on Thursday, August 7th. And now we have room to all-time highs, which is 640 to 641. Very simple game plan, to be honest. I just want to see if this area holds. Technically this area back here, we want to see if this high is going to hold. If it pulls back a little bit more, it might pull back into like 635. That's a push though. Like if things get weak, right? If we get under 638 or even like 636, that'll push us to 635 and below. But for this week, I have a pretty bullish bias. As long as we hold these levels, um, above 638, we go into 640, 641. And I'll definitely keep an eye on that. So that is my game plan for SPY. Pretty simple. I like Qs too. QQ is pretty simple. Also, I'm gonna watch this Thursday's high from Qs, which is 573. And then now we have all-time highs here at 576, 577. We're literally at the all-time high. And look what happened there last time. Major sell-off, right? So it's an important level of supply to watch. Now we are showing strength into it. So I'm gonna have to see if we get a clean break and hold above. I mean, the next psychological level is 580, and on the Nasdaq it'll be 23,900. And if things get strong, expect 24K. And I think we do hit that. So watch Nasdaq above this high here of 23,841, and that'll get us the push into 23,900 and then 24,000 ES. Very similar. If we take out this high, we're pushing to the highs and 480 and then 6,500 if things get very strong. So those are some very possible targets for us to go and target this week. Spying cues, that's the game plan. Individual names, I like Apple. It's been showing a lot of strength so far. And for a level of demand, I'm going to watch 225. Look how this was a major supply back here. It was demand back here. Even if we score more, we'll get more touches off of it. But so far, 225, any type of pullback into that 225, I'll look for a bounce back into 236. 236 would be the main target. Now, I would want to pull back if I'm going to take this. I don't know if I'd want to just long it above 230. I'd want to pull back into 225. Meta is going to be one of my top watches. Meta is making higher lows after bouncing from that high at 750. So we broke it on earnings, retested, making higher low, higher low. And as long as this 761 holds, I'm pretty bullish on it to get the move back into 780s. Now, if 780s gets taken out, 800 is the next psychological level for Meta, and it looks great. Honestly, this looks amazing. So keep a close eye on Meta here. That is going to be one of my top watches along with Apple. Microsoft, not really watching too much on it. It is bouncing from demand. It could get a nice reversal back to the upside also. Amazon, I need to see it take out 226 for it to get to 229. It still has a gap to fill. And a setup like this may just take a little bit of time. So make sure you have time on Meta also. If you're gonna take a trade like Meta, have time on it. Semiconductors look amazing. Nvidia is making higher lows into this resistance. It's a major resistance, 184. So if Nvidia takes out 184, expect 185, 186. It's at all-time highs. We don't know what level they're pushing towards next. But yeah, we can target psychological levels, 190 if it gets very strong, but we'll see. AMD I like a lot also. We have a trend line, a high, lower high, lower high. I want to see us take out that trend line. If we start showing strength and we get above that 175, 176, we got room to 180, potentially back to 185. So keep a very close eye on AMD. I really like this setup. I really, really like AMD. So AMD, Meta, Nvidia, and Google. Google's going to be a top watch also. So the setups are good this week. We're going to have to be selective. Google, I mean, I kind of already caught this Friday. We caught this whole move on Friday, not the whole move, but we took it up to like 200s. It's still showing strength. If we get any pullback back to 198, I'd really like it. Or a 200 bounce. A 200 bounce on Google gives us room back into 205. Probably take some time on this too. But Google's pushing highs, so I really like this name also. Now Tesla, guys, Tesla's looking amazing also. It showed a lot of strength. We're bouncing off 300 multiple times. Every time we get here, we just get a reversal back to the upside. And this supply here at 337 is a major demand from here, supply here, and then more supply here. For me to continue to be bullish on Tesla, I need to see a 338 break and hold. Break and hold of 338 pushes us to 340s and 346s. Very strong 350s, 360s. I really, really like this setup also. Um, Very short watches, guys, but a lot of great setups. So SPY, Qs, you guys got the levels. Watch Meta, watch Google, Nvidia, AMD, and Tesla. Those are going to be my top watches. I'm not interested in anything else really. I think these are all great setups, and there's a lot of great opportunity for the week. If you want to watch me live trade every single day in the Discord and do classes twice a week, you guys can use code AUG. So AUG, like August, but AUG. It'll give you 25% off, and you guys are able to join the lessons, join the live trading, and learn a lot through there. I'll show you guys some of the trades we've been taking. Google 50%, Thursday 100% on Amazon. Wednesday we did have a red day, but very light, and then same thing on Tuesday, 30%, 50% green day overall. Monday we caught 50%. Last week we absolutely killed it. 40% on Tesla. We caught 50 points on NQ. Google, it was a FOMC week, 30%. Tuesday, caught a lot of trades also. Great trades, 20% on SPY. But overall, just most importantly, like the learning behind it, you know? So like the people are joining and actually learning how to follow a system, something that's replicatable, something that you guys can do on your own and use it for yourselves, you know? So that's what's most important. As long as you guys come in and you guys learn something, I'm cool with that, you know? Other than that though, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a great trading week and trade safe. Peace.